Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, August 27th, 2021 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I approach my evolution revolution with a holistic approach. And today we have our first evolution revolution of Sun in Virgo. So evolution revolution days are when Uranus energy presides, and this is really opening us, I would say, the next 2 days. Friday, Saturday really have some strong Uranus vibes. Just what we need, right? So be prepared. But to approach it with the holistic way is, when I think holistic, it is the body, mind, spirit, soul, heart, energy. And that's actually, I always consider this card, the body, mind, spirit, soul, heart card, the participation card, getting them in all together. And I have it in the cards. This is the first day of Virgo that this card has come up. This is such a Virgo card to me. So beautiful that we finally have this energy showing up, reminding us when the triggers come up, when your point of personal revolution, your point of where you can evolve, where you can shift, comes up. Can you approach it from all of these levels? Not just what the mind says, not just what the body says, not just what your intuition says, but really bring them together to approach the situation. So that is our work in and through today's energy. We have the moon in Taurus. So the moon in Taurus is bringing us another layer of lessons. The moon in Taurus reminds us to check your values and check your worth in and through this process. So as we go through our holistic approach, do you actually value what your body says? Do you actually value what your intuition says? Do you value your soul's input? Or are you just stuck, in the mind? And I'm telling you, if you get stuck in the mind, it often ends up feeling much like this. And we get ourselves into these kinds of situations. So really, combining forces, working together works. That being said, we have the second part of, I spoke of the Yod yesterday. We actually have Mercury and Jupiter connecting today. Exactly. So they were part of the Yod, but they were not exact. Now the moon has moved on. So that was the third part of the Yod. So we're not yodding that anymore. But we still have this Inconjunct. So we don't know how to work together. Mercury in Virgo, our discernment through our holistic being, our holiness. And then we have Jupiter in Aquarius, reminds us we're in a big community. How do we work together for the highest and best good? How do we work together for a beautiful vision? And so we have to learn to work together between these. And this means, again, Mercury in Virgo, holding holistic space for your health, for your healing, for your body, for your daily life, and recognizing that as you do that, as you move through that, that does serve the well-being of the world. Jupiter in Aquarius, even if it doesn't seem like that. So really working our way deeper into these lessons, but recognizing your holistic path through this is very important. So connecting to that, whatever that means for you. Here we go. This is what it feels like right now. Making my way through the world. Here's my rainbows, and there's a lot of darkness out there, and it may feel a little bit scary, but there it is, moving into the light. So there may be some, stressors coming up around that. Besides that, we have that moon and the sun, that moon in Taurus and the sun connecting today. We may be feeling very grounded in and through this energy, which is probably nice after all that Uranus energy that we did have. Even though this is a evolution day, that grounded feeling will preside. With sun in Virgo, moon in Taurus, check your values. Remind yourself that there is time to just be while we are in Virgo season. We do not have to be always doing. Sometimes Taurus energy can really get sucked into the program of worthiness through showing up and doing the thing. So be very aware of that as these two energies combine. But how can you show your worth again holistically? What does your body need? How can you serve yourself? How can you serve your health? How can you evolve through serving your health? Finally, we have the moon in Taurus connecting into Saturn. Saturn in Aquarius. We have this square energy. Again, it feels a lot like some worth issues coming up in and through this. So again, know your worth is aligned with your values, you aligning with your values. And again, just showing up, being you. You don't have to go overboard. Sometimes that Saturn makes us feel like we have to do all the things, or we have like the shoulds on our shoulders. You don't have to overshould yourself. And it's not about shoulding what you should do in the world. It's really about, again, finding your alignment and aligning with your values. And I do have to say, I have to move this out because I want to see this. Really interesting little combination still happening in Gemini. Lilith has joined Ceres and the North Node. So if you watched yesterday, I was saying North Node combined with Ceres, really strong nurturing energy, and Lilith being there, it's like the mother, your inner mother, is being like, you do you, boo. This is how you move, by you doing what's right for you. Lilith energy, go your own way, do your own thing. I always think of that song, You Can Go Your Own Way. So, pay attention to that as presiding over the destiny for all of us, and it feels so much like this. Getting caught with the shoulds also feels like this, when we're wearing the weight of the shoulders, the weight of the shoulders, the weight of the shoulds, the weight of the world on our shoulders. Did you catch that? I also have these two cards. I have them in reverse, change and letting go. And so there may be some letting go of ideas, letting go of emotions, letting go of stuff in order to allow change that needs to happen. So see where you can let go and refocus back on you. Now I will say one last thing. We are building into Venus-Uranus connection and inconjunct there. So many inconjuncts. Not seeing eye to eye. And so this again can be worth issues. This can be out of balance in yourself between your yin and yang energy. And it can also be relationship stuff incoming. So just be aware of that coming on in. That is it for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power. And stay curious. Namaste.